government brings it, the rules say that you adopt it.
You can't debate it.
You can make contributions to it. At the end of the day, you adopt it. Now, once it becomes the document of the House, that is the point at which you intervene and say, hey, as for this one, we are rejecting it. So when it is put to a vote and it's gone through all the phases, you can deal with it. Or maybe on the floor. When it is on the order paper and the person leading government business rises and says, okay, we want to take this particular loan agreement. If you object to it, you can go back and forth, and then the Speaker will take notice of the mood of the House and will decide whether you proceed or not.
So, Scott, just to understand, so what they were doing is not to debate whether there should be a tax exemption or there should be imposition of taxes. We've not even gotten to that stage yet.
No.
So what they were debating over was
whether they should accept
the whole envelope containing the plan of the government for this period.
Exactly.
Is it for the week or for the rest of the sitting?
For the rest of the sittings of the House.
And so the blanket.
But the idea is that it should be for the next 1 week.
So the blanket plan is what the government has brought, but the NDC side says no.
Yeah, because...
So your view is that they should have allowed it to go through and then debate the elements.
Exactly, because allowing it to go through doesn't mean anything. All it means is that those matters have come before the House, and the House is to take a decision on them. Now, all individual items would have to be voted upon.
Single.
Yeah, exactly. It is not like, omnibus something. You have to decide on them item by item. So if the House votes on it and rejects it, they've rejected it. You can't bring it back.
Fred, the minority side has argued that they are going to form the new government soon. And so they believe that the rejection, the plans by the government ought to be rejected because they were rejected at the polls. I don't know what you make of that.
Their argument is that there's a budget which is going to be brought before the new parliament by a new government. And when you look at some of the things which this present government is presenting before them, it may go to affect their new government they're going to form in 2025. Hence, they want these things to be put on hold so that the new government will take a decision on whether to go ahead with them. Because according to them, it would go on to affect the finances of this country if the new government takes place. So the new government should be given an opportunity to decide what they want to do. But you see, Sandra, for me, in all these, it's not about what someone wants or what the other person wants. This parliament, as we speak, would go down as one of the worst parliaments we've ever seen in this country.
Really?
Yes, as one of the worst parliaments we've ever seen in this country. This parliament, from the very beginning, has lacked the consensus building amongst each other, amongst them. They've never been able to reach consensus on any major issue since
they have on a number of issues.
No, but I mean, I'm saying major issues.
They were on the issue of emoluments. That one has been mentioned today. There's not been a debate on it.
Yes, there's not been a debate on it. But I mean, things which would benefit them, fine. But generally, on major issues, a lot of major issues, which have been brought before the House, we've not seen any real consensus amongst the two. I was hoping that after the elections and coming back after the elections, where everybody now knows where they stand, they'll put away all interest and put the interest of the country ahead of everyone. But that's, unfortunately, it hasn't happened. It's all about what one person wants.
But there could be an argument that no, they were stopping the government from doing things that they thought was right.
You see, when that happens, you show that when you are voting on the matter. Not when the government says that this is our business. This is business of government is to bring the business. Your job is to look at it and vote against it when it is properly before the House. As we speak, those matters, some of them were not before the House. This is how they want to put it before the House. And you say that it should not come.
But it sounds like today's day one, there was not really a good plan.
It was a complete waste of time.
There was a proposal for Honorable Suhini that there should be a briefing from the Minister for National Security or the Interior or Defense on killings in the election. That, I don't know if that's how to approach it. Is that how you propose something like that?
So you see, matters like that, normally you raise it. So normally the business committee presents its report to the House on Fridays, if you look at the rules of the House, except in cases like this, because there was no Friday for this.
Resuming today.
Exactly.
So this should have happened last week.
Yeah, exactly, if the House was actually in a session. But that's not the case with this one. So then, once that input is made, then the Speaker would direct that the business committee should take it up, the majority leader should take it up and schedule the minister responsible for defense or interior to come and brief the House accordingly. Maybe he may even file an urgent, question, which the speaker would have to consider, and if he thinks that it is important, admits it. Then the minister, the appropriate minister will come before the House and answer questions. The point I'm making is that on this particular score, the matters are now coming before the House. It is not the business of the minority to be saying that, oh, this matter, don't bring it to us. Allow the whole process to go through. And when it comes to the individual items and you are voting on it, reject it if you think so.
We have to go, but I have one question for both of you, and I want your view on it. So there's a proposal that allow the current government only bring that, contingency budget. Is it, what's it called?
Vote on accounts.
Yes, so that just bring that so that at least public service workers will be paid, the fulcrum of government will keep running until a new government comes. Don't bring anything again. That it may even become a consensus that in the future, a convention that in the future, once your government is voted out, you are arrested.
These issues normally come up, but I don't think that the framers of the Constitution intended to have a situation where merely because the government is going out, all other things must cease, right? You allow the business, let it come. If you think that it is not in the interest of the future government and you have the numbers, reject it.
But how can you reject it? You cannot reject it now. For instance, if NPP was in the majority now, they can pass it. There's nothing the NDC can do.
Yeah, but the question is whether they have the numbers.
No, I'm just saying, if you're talking about the framers of the law, the framers of the law assumes that there should be a majority government now.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that if this majority passes it, it becomes law.
Yes.
It then will take the new party or new government to come and overturn it.
Yeah, you can always repeal. You see, let us not create the impression that merely because the government has lost power, it has no business bringing businesses to be treated, because that government is still in office until the midnight of the 6th of January 2025. You understand? Technically speaking, the government is at liberty to take any decision it believes is in the interest of the Republic. So if the opposition believes that those matters are not in the interest of the Republic, on the floor, you can vote against it. But we should not create the impression that, oh, merely because the government is voted out, oh, then let's just say
everything ends.
It is wrong.
Fred, what do you think?
I agree with that point, where apart from the vote for expenditure for the next 3 months, everything should hold on in terms, especially if it has to do with the finances of the country. I mean, if it is urgent and it's an emergency, the government can always have to speak to the other one coming in to see what's the way forward.
But tax waivers,
all those things
should not happen.
Once it would affect the finances of the country, you have only 3 weeks to exit.
So don't let this government burden the future government.
Exactly.
That's your view.
Yes, you shouldn't burden the future government. That's what I believe. You shouldn't burden the. If it's anything which is an emergency for you to take, you can always have a conversation with whoever is going to take over, and you go ahead.
But the view from Sky is that it means that you are terminating the government on December 7 instead of January.
Yeah, that's wrong.
January 6,
but that's why.
January 7.
But that's why there's a transition going on.
Fred, that is why we have the vote on account.
But that's why.
You understand?
And I'm saying the vote on account should take place.
Yes.
That I don't have.
But anything else,
but
no.
any other thing which would go to affect the finances of the country.
So, Sky, for instance, there shouldn't be a bill brought today that says that we are going to bring taxes, for instance, or road tolls. Are you saying that this government should be allowed, for instance, to bring a new bill that says we are bringing road tolls?
You see, the reason why the government is given a 4-year mandate.
But when the public says we don't want you anymore.
No, so that mandate hasn't taken effect yet. It is just like saying that, oh, merely because we had elections on the 7th of December and the MPP has been rejected, then the people should leave the Flagstaff House. Then what are they doing there? There's a reason we have given them a 4-year mandate. In fact, that's why I disagree with people who say that, oh, merely because you've lost an election, you can't make further appointment. In fact, before the midnight, a government is entitled to make an appointment. Now, if you come and through due process you think that that appointment is not in the interest of the Republic, you use, not necessarily reverse, use proper procedure. If the procedure is on your side, to reverse it.
Well.
We saw in the former administration, Domelevo and what do you call it, without exactly, they were appointed after the elections. You understand? That should not mean that merely, and he went on to become one of the best ever
auditors general.
Exactly. So let us not just stampede the government and say that it is not in the interest of the Republic.
Should not affect the finances of the country in the future.
Let the government come and deal with it.
Thank you.
That's why you have a parliament. You can always reverse that.
Let's leave it here. Thank you.
You can always repeal a law.
It's fine. Thank you.
And you have
Waste of
The line is
public
okay.
resources.
Thank you, Richard Alaska. Thank you, Fred Tete Jabano. My name is Umaru Sandamadu. This has been a special coverage of the first day of sitting of Parliament since the elections of 2024. We'll be back at 8 p.m. with Channel 1 Newsroom here on Channel 1 Television. Meanwhile, if you want more debate and discussion, tune into 97.3 CTFM. We have Eyewitness News there for you, which comes up in the next 30 minutes or so. Stay with us.
Ready for the cinematic experience. Ghana Cinema Week is here from December 14th to 22nd. Join us in Accra, Tamale, and Hohoi for a celebration of storytelling through film. To attend in Accra, simply register for free by dialing *713*33*409#. And don't forget to bring the kids. We've got an amazing lineup of games, animation, and fun activities just for them. Tickets for Tamale and Hohoi are available now. Get yours today. For more info, visit National Film Authority on all social media platforms or call 03027-88920. Ghana Cinema Week, connecting people through cinema.
Unwrap a world of entertainment with DSTV.
We've entered a new era. Welcome.
Some of the boys think you are legends.
So cool. Your music, it's incredible.
I mean, everything is going exactly the way we dreamt it would go.
It's not enough to be good, we need to be different.
That's where I come in.
Have you been good the last year?
Oh my goodness! I can talk! Baby powder!
It's all about family. You want to shoot first? After you.
I can see the future. She didn't see that coming?
This is just so exciting!
Add a little more this festive with DSTV, your home of entertainment.
This Christmas season, prepare your hearts for an unforgettable worship experience on Sunday, 22nd December 2024. Join MOG Music, Bariniko, Sisi Chum, Daughters of Glorious Jesus, alongside God's own crew and Empress as we gather for Christmas with MOG. The venue is ICGC Zoe Temple, Tema. Gates open at 4 p.m. Event starts at 5 p.m. Rate 50 Ghana Cedis single, 80 Ghana Cedis double, and 150 Ghana Cedis VIP. Tickets are available at Airport Shell and Community 11 Shell or dial *389*777# to secure your spot. It is going to be a night of drama and worship. Remember, it's happening on Sunday, the 22nd of December, 2024. Media partners, Channel 1 TV. Don't miss this opportunity to celebrate the birth of Christ with powerful worship, electrifying music, and the warmth of fellowship.
Meet Kevin, your go-to buddy for epic movie marathons.
What do you mean?
Trust me.
On the other side. Kevin, how come you're always this pumped during movie night?
Because I upgraded to Go TV Super Plus.
Nice! Well, be like Kevin. Upgrade and enjoy more for less.
Decide whether you're going to step up or not.
Go TV Super Plus, now at a reduced price.
Look at me!
Level up your entertainment and savings. Go TV. Love it.
Facility Pro Management Services Limited, the most outstanding facility management company in Africa. We have over 12 years experience in professional facility management services, such as cleaning, fumigation, and pest control to landscaping, post-construction cleanings, and electronic security installations. With highly trained personnel, exceptional customer service, and operations in all 16 regions of Ghana, we offer you value for money always. Facility Pro, trusted by top brands like Scania West Africa, Orca Deco, Robert Bosch Ghana, National Communications Authority, First National Bank, Consolidated Bank Ghana, Zenith Bank, Brain Hill International School, Villac International School, just to mention a few. Let us maintain the value of your property. Facility Pro, maintaining the value of your property.
Get ready for the cinematic experience. Ghana Cinema Week is here. From December 14th to 22nd, join us in Accra, Tamale, and Hohoi for a celebration of storytelling through film. To attend in Accra, simply register for free by dialing *713*33*409#. And don't forget to bring the kids. We've got an amazing lineup of games, animation, and fun activities just for them. Tickets for Tamale and Hohoi are available now. Get yours today. For more info, visit National Film Authority on all social media platforms or call 03027-88920. Ghana Cinema Week, connecting people through cinema.
National Thanksgiving Service for Ghana. Ampa. Onyameni Ghana Diniye. Amen. National President Oda Aglo International no. Any executive the Anije Eka Obibia say. National Thanksgiving Service for Ghana. Afoibo Kesiye 2024 Basso. Meaning that 21st December. Wa Blaster Square and Cry. Anopa Nonso 7 a.m. prompt. Team, come and see what the Lord has done. Psalm 66 verse 5. Mumma Meshadi Onyamiaye. Music Ministration. Award-winning SCP Kofi Sapon. Very Reverend Dr. Clara Damkwa, DJ Paloma, Aglo Kwa, and Aglo Tambourine Choirs from the regions. Mwafadye enye anything Ghana. For Vuvuzela, Tambourine, anywhere Tankachief Bra, Niye Mbomo and celebrate ye Nyankopo, when Yawayama Yaman Ghana. Be aglow for Jesus.